Hello, this is Star Dragon. Welcome back to another video of Genshin Impact here. And yeah, I have my recorder on. I can't be able to edit this video because my PC is still in the shop, so it's getting it fixed. So I don't have the necessary tool in order to edit the video. So we have to do this one way how I do it. So before we get into the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell side, and you won't miss any more of my latest videos like this one. So yes, this is going to be a character guide for the 5-star character, the two 5-star character coming out in the next phase 2 on Genshin Impact 3.5. So it's going to be Shenhe and Ayaka. So we're going to start with Shenhe here. So this is basically between you want to choose between Shenhe or Ayaka. So you want Shenhe more of a support the character that increase your basic attack, elemental skill, elemental burst, or you just want a character that can deal mostly crowd damage and kind of burst everyone down. So between the support or more damage. And the reason why I say support or more damage because Ayaka is actually more of a quick damage and Shinna more of a attack damage. So she can deal damage, just not much at Ayaka. So between one of those two, you can choose one of them. So I'm going to do a character guide on Shinha, and I'm going to have to do the next character after this video. Actually, there might be another video, but we'll look into that. So yeah, if you don't know who Shinha is, which I think most of you do, and this is how I actually had to do it because I don't have the editing tool. So yes, she and Liu and a 5-star character. Basically, I already mentioned crowd character, polearm user, and she had been adopted by a cloud retainer. That's why she and Liu. And Shang Yun is actually that's her nephew. Yeah, family combination. I have not seen the game in close at all. Okay, so like I already mentioned, when you send her, you actually increase more bonus attack. You need distinguishing values you can find. Oh, then rest of these things. So you can actually get this from being a Shipper Heart. I don't even know how to say it. I just know it's actually in Echo Mia. That's where you can get it. And you can get the gemstones from being a cryo Redivine or cryo Hyperstate or the wolf. But I'm gonna have to tell you one thing though. I think it's better if you do this first. So let me show you one. So it looked familiar, right? So because like in the in the Echo Mia, you're gonna have to like beat two of them. There are two of them over there, so you're going to have to like take out two of them at one time. So in this way, so if you beat it, so you will actually get you will get the material for it. Yes, that's of course this material. You will also get between a cryo one or you're going to be between a cryo one or electric one. So between one of those two. So I'm just saying like go and do this first. Do this one first because you get the material for it and also the gemstone for it. And I think you get a gemstone. You might get this one, the chunk one, the fragment one, or whatever it is. But I just saying it will like you have to do less. You will spend less more time find a cryo Vedivine or a cryo hypostasis after you beat this one. It's just like save more time because you will get the material and one of these too. So I just said that's why I'm saying just go ahead and try to beat this one first. If you cannot beat it, go and get someone from another war and just get to join you. So it make it easier that way. But be warned, HP will increase the more player you have. Oh, what am I doing, man? Okay, so I get that already started. So that's the next one. Also, I'm going to show you a skill in here too. So just in a moment here. So it's active skill here. You can perform up to 5 executive strike, and the charge attack here will actually consume a certain amount of stamina when you get to lunging forward, doing damage along the way. Plunge attack is normal AOE. So, and I can show you actually over here. Which one is it? Attack. Okay, here. You can download it. So yeah, I already knew that. Yep. I'm gonna attack your strike. I like that. I like the outfit design. There should be more. Yep, the lunge attack there. Alright, so that's one already. I guess that I would actually want to show you guys that too. This is actually the website I actually very familiar with, so that's why I'm using it. And next one, her elemental skill here, the Spring of Summoning Spring Spirit Summoning, man, my bad. So there are two attacks you can. There are actually two type of attacks you can actually do in here. I just going through all the stuff you actually need to know. You don't need to know all the other one. The first one, if you press the button, it will charge forward, and also with a talisman spirit that will deal crowd damage along a path, just a straight path. If you hold, it will actually summon a talisman spirit, but it will deal AOE damage. And between this one, it's between the press or it's gonna be a press or a hold between one of these two. And also, Icy Chill will actually help you increase the normal charge attack, plunge attack, elemental skill, or elemental burst, and deal a little bit more crowd damage. That's also based on her current attack. So that's why you want to increase more attack. So she's more of a damage support, in a way. I'm not going to read all this one because you don't actually need to know. Because you want to know when you use it. But you will need to know the cooldown on this one and all your stuff. So yes, the cooldown will be like 10 seconds if you press, but the hold gonna be 15%. So yes. Elemental burst here. So this one is just using a talisman spirit, unleashing a powerful AOE crowd damage in this one. And when that activates, it will actually create a field that will decrease their opponent crowd resistant and physical resistant, and also it will actually deal periodic cryo damage within the field. This one you actually need to know, because even though it has cryo resistant and physical resistant, it also can actually deal. It actually can be a good use. If you combo with Eula, that will be very powerful. If you combo with Rosalia, that will be a good combination too, because they're both can do damage, cryo damage, and high physical damage. And you can also do with the high physical damage dealer too, or a cryo like Ayaka, because she's cryo damage. And here the resistant, this one you actually need to know. So it resists by depending on how much talent you up with, like it's talent, right? Yeah, talent, like level of talent. So for elemental burst, if you want to upgrade to, like, most people will upgrade 9 to 10 because they'll actually like have 14 and 15 there. But if you guys already upgraded to 10, I'm recommending stay at 10, because like if you go any higher, the resistance will not increase anymore. It's just going to stay 15. Only thing you're going to do is deal more damage. And that's basically all you're going to do. If you're building her as a support, I don't recommend go any higher than 9 or 10. Just to let you guys know. And she costs it 80%, so it is pretty high, but there is a counter if you build her support. Okay, now for a passive skill here. Passive skill number 1 here, just claiming more 25% more of reward when you dispatch and leave you for 20 hours. And it only works if you do it for 20 hours. So if you do anything less than that, it will not work. Passive talent number 2 here. When Divine Maiden, right? That will be her elemental burst. So it actually, when this one is activated and on the field, will increase 15% more cryo damage bonus. So that's actually very good for cryo damage dealers. Someone like Ayaka, for example. You will actually be good too if you're doing charge attack or elemental skill and elemental burst. You know what I mean. And constellation, not constellation, man. What I'm talking about. Passive talent number 3 here. This one is the most important one. When you have passive talent number 3 on this one, Spirit Seal. Okay, so when Shenhe uses her elemental skill, it will actually have 2 effects. So one is going to be a press and one a hold. You guys already know that. But here the critical part. So if you press, it will increase elemental skill, elemental burst damage, increasing by 15% for 10 seconds. But for a hold though, if you hold down and use elemental skill, it will increase normal, charge attack, plunge attack damage by 15% for 15 seconds. So that actually as long as the longest the cooldown is. So it's still gonna work as long as they're affected by the icy wind, whatever you call it there. So you have to store 10 seconds, but you do a press and a hold, it also increases, but increases differently. So that's why I'm saying that's good for a character that have crowd damage or more physical damage or any other one. So any character will work with her. Just I should say in the crowd character and physical damage dealer that actually does more impact than most other characters. Constellation level good. Constellation 1 here. So Spring Spirit Summoning can be used one more time. So you actually can use this one more time. So you actually have a 2 strike in there. Not very big of an impact, but I guess it still can work. Constellation level 2 here. So when you use your Elemental Burst, it will last 6 seconds longer. An active character on the field will actually have an increase of 15% more crowd quick damage. This is actually very big for her. For the character that actually doing crowd damage, so you have Constellation level 2. Constellation level 3 here, nothing special, just increasing more your elemental skill talent. Constellation level 4 here. This is a blind reaction on this one. I haven't read the whole thing. So it says here when you use the elemental skill and it causes the icy curl here, then it will actually trigger more of the bonus damage. Mana stack. What should I had not heard this one yet though. Mana stack. I haven't read through this part. I don't think it didn't mention anything there. So I guess it's only unique. We just have Constellation level 4. So anyway, when Shenhe uses her elemental skill to summon the spirit, it will consume the sky frost mana. And increasing the damage of the summoning spirit by 5 for each stack consumed, 50 max of 50 stack, and stack can last for 60 seconds. So this one I do not have any information on this one because I don't see the talent, and I forgot to show you her elemental skill. So here, so we're going to show her elemental skill and elemental burst. So just let you guys know. My bad, you guys. We will get to the constellation next. Okay. That's a hole. That's a press button there. Not a hole yet. The next one probably a hole. Hopefully. Okay, I don't recommend seeing that. Okay, that's a hole. To have someone in the spirit. Okay, it doesn't have that part. So it doesn't have a press button, but I think you should get the idea, or at least I hope so. Here at Elemental Burst. Very stylish. Yeah, you can see it. Anyone in the field will actually gain the buff, and enemies are in the field will actually gain damage. Sorry, I did not mention that. Actually, I just like used to the other way. So back to the constellation here. Constellation level 5 here. Nothing special, and just increasing more of her elemental burst. And constellation level 6 here, it seems like a really powerful attack, but let's see it is. So when the character trigger icy curls, the effect of using normal and charge attack damage, it will not count toward the trigger quote. So I'm assuming what it's actually saying here is like when it depends on if you press or hold, it will not count toward anything. It will actually still increase the normal and the charge attack damage, as long as they're in the icy quill effect. That's what I'm assuming. That's what it's actually saying. If I'm wrong, please correct me if you guys are an expert on Shenhe. Okay, now let's go for an artifact. There are actually just several ways you can build her. Because most of you will actually build her as more of a 5-star artifacts anyway. So here's one way you can do it. So let's go for a basic one. So you can actually build her at 4 pieces of Noble Bliss, because like increasing elemental burst damage. That's one. That's only increasing more damage though, but you're basically using her at differently. But some you will build her at more of damage dealer. 4 piece here will actually increase all party attack by 20% for 12 seconds. This is actually more the buff and also more of a good support build. But if you do want to, you can build a 2 piece of gladiator for more attack, and the next one a 2 pieces of this Shenhe resident. You can actually get it from the. You can actually it will be in the Zuma. That's why I noticed with the range Shogun artifacts. So it will also increase 18. So that's one of it. If you want to deal more a damage dealer, 4 piece of Blizzard Strayer will be the best. If you're trying to do both and both, if you're trying to do like more of a support and a damage, Noble Blitz will be one of the best options I actually can think of right now because I can't think of anything better. So too though, like I told you, I can mention a sub build, but I think in the most basic build, if you want to grab, it's going to be one between those two. Yeah, then in these two, you can actually use it too. It's just more of a more attack. I recommend in 2 pieces of each if you want to do more attack because it does increase more of an attack. But damage dealing, I prefer doing the 4 pieces of Blizzard Strayer, and you do more of a support. 4 pieces of Nova Blitz will actually work, and you're doing half and half. Then yeah, I'll have to do more of a 2 pieces of cryo and a 2 pieces of like attack. That's what I would recommend. And let's see how her pole arm. So her pole arm, weight tackle, well, you get more quick rate, but that will actually depend. So you actually can do harbor, more attack. This one more physical damage. I don't think you even need. Black pole will actually increase more crit damage, so that actually works. Death mark also crit rate will also increase 16 and the defense there. So it depends on how much the opponent are on the field. Lunar Sphere will actually work with you increase more of attack. But for damage deal, I recommend building something else. Phoenix Great Slants. Oh, for the artifacts one, you can actually build you also can build a NG recharge too if you're trying to spam more of elemental bursts. Just to bring it up. So it's like I already saying, elemental burst is very important for her. So energy recharge will actually be the best one too. I don't see any energy recharge for the 3-star, but 4-star I do see it. Here the one energy recharge also increase more of a quick red damage, more elemental burst damage and quick elemental burst quick rate. So you will be spamming a lot more if you're building her as a support. Breaker Spin also will work too. This one also, yeah, I'm assuming you actually can get it for free, but I don't remember how to get it. I actually have it. Moonfit and do you know what? I don't think so. This one actually, I think this one I actually have this one. This is 4-star. Yeah, this is 4-star. So I have this one. It'll also be a good one too. Trigger elemental reaction, but it'll also increase the damage by 12 and. Yeah, you will need damage, so it also increase damage too. That will actually work. Staff of Homa, it only works if you build her more of a damage dealer, but I still don't recommend using that unless you don't have anything else. Skyward Spear will work too. Vortex will actually work if you have nothing else. Primal Jade Sphere, using this one actually works too. It actually will work because it increase more her attack. This is her main sphere here, an important one. So yeah, the 5-star sphere increases attack and also gain 12% of all elemental damage bonus. Contains consumable of the 20 second after using elemental skill, causing the attack to increase by 3.2 per second. The attack will increase the maximum 6 stack. When the character equipped with this weapon not on the field, the attack will increase by double. So a character not on the field holding the sphere and not on the field right now, the attack will increase by double, so it actually increase more. So it's actually it's also a very good sphere to use. That's her main sphere though. You can actually use other spheres if you want to, but her main sphere is more of a support, so you actually would be better. The attack will be also, her damage will be also be good too, but if you want to build her damage, I recommend build her more of a damage dealer, like quick damage for example. And I don't think I actually mentioned through the artifacts on the one I actually talked about, the stacks one. I don't know it's important, but it's like I already told you, it's very confusing right now. I do it at night. And I actually will show you. I'll actually do the video on how to beat the boss in the Academia that you have to get the artifacts. So flower one basically more of HP. So yeah, attack. Though more of attack percentage will be also the best bet. But if you want to build her more damage dealer, quick rate and quick damage will be an option. Stand up Eon. So for this one, I would recommend building more as her main stack will be attack percentage and attack, and more of a that will be actually the best way to go. And also the same thing for the damage dealer, but I recommend having more quick rate and quick damage, especially quick damage there. And for a goblet here, the cup one, so I recommend having more. A main stack gonna be more of attack percentage, but if you're going for a damage dealer, more of a damage, then depending on how you want more damage, so it will be basically on more of a physical side or more on a cryo side. For me, I would build her on more on cryo in the cryo version. But if you want to do more physical damage, and then physical bonus damage will be your option. But for me, I would build more cryo if I build her as a damage dealer. Building her as support, I will increase more attack. So for a crown here, I will also increase more of an attack if you build her as support. But if you build her as a damage dealer, quick damage will be your best option to be using. I can't see anything else. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I'll actually go back to the one place that you actually have to do in order to beat the boss. So I'll actually show you how to do that in my next video, and then after that video, I will have to show you how to use how to build on Ayaka after that. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment below, and have any questions, also do that too. And recommend me any more video I have. So, and also, I actually will have a random video uploaded soon too. So just to show you guys. So, yet anyway, I'll have to catch you guys on my next video, man. So, peace out, y'all.